Hey guys, welcome to the audio companion for the Bronze to Platinum Terran vs. Zerg build. I've already started my first worker and it's 20 seconds in game time. I just started my second worker and I'm now at 8 out of 11 supply. Your supply should now be 9 out of 11 and we're going to rally our command center to our natural ramp to build a supply depot and begin our wall off. Remember, it's that same worker that's going to construct all of our buildings. The worker just finished, I queued up another one, and I'm building a supply depot at my ramp now. Workers are constant. I'm now at 11 supply out of 11. And it's 1:25 in the game time. Our 12th worker just started, and our barracks is starting right now. The barracks has just been started in the middle of our ramp. I'm queuing another worker, and as soon as we hit 13 out of 19 supply, we're going to build our refinery on 75 gas, which is right now. Workers are constant. I'm now at 15 supply. Our refinery is finished, so I'm loading 2 workers that aren't carrying minerals into the refinery. Our barracks is finishing up now, so that worker is now producing another supply depot, sealing the ramp at our natural, in our main towards our natural, and a marine has been started in the barracks. As soon as your worker has completed the command center, upgrade to an orbital command. So our marine is now half done, our orbital command is started, and our second supply depot is almost done. I'm going to make a second marine, and I'm going to send my marines across the map. You don't have to send the marines across the map. I just do that out of a personal preference. Start your factory as soon as the second depot is done. Start a worker and drop a mule as soon as your orbital is done, and then build a refinery. Now we're waiting for 50 gas to build our reactor on our barracks. Our reactor has just started now. As soon as we hit 21 supply, we're going to build another supply depot. This one is going to be on the edge of our base so that we can scout incoming overlords. Our marines should be reaching our opponent's base right around now on small maps. And at about that time, load 2 more workers into your second refinery. Your marines are allowed to die. Alright, we're going to lift off our factory and land it on the reactor while that worker that finished the factory builds an armory. Our barracks is lifting off now, and our factory is landing now. 2 Hellions start as soon as it lands. The Hellions have been started. And we're also going to start our second factory right above our barracks. After our second factory is started, we're going to start another supply depot behind our mineral line. So right now we have our armory almost done and our second factory started. Our first two Hellions are finishing right about now, so we're going to queue up 2 more Hellions. We're going to be building +1 armor at our armory, and we're going to be getting a tech lab on our barracks. At this point, if you're comfortable with the build, or you're a platinum player or something, you can definitely be active on the map with the Hellions, clearing out Zerglings at the towers, or harassing the drone line at the Zerg natural expansion. If not, you can just leave them in your base, it's fine. We're going to be floating our second factory onto the tech lab the barracks made now, and we're going to be beginning a tank as soon as that the factory is landed. On top of that, we're going to begin hellback construction at our first factory as well. And then a marine at our barracks. Just remember to constantly produce SCVs and mules, as well as always having 1 SCV building an additional supply depot. Otherwise, you're going to get capped. Alright, at this point in time you should have 4 Hellions, 2 Hellbats, and a Marine finished with a tank almost out. We're going to queue up 2 more Hellbats, and we're going to get ready to purchase another tank as soon as that first one pops out, which should be right about now. So now we've got the 4 Hellions, the Marines, the 2 Hellbats, and then the tank. And remember to keep producing your supply depots one by one, and keep producing your Marines with extra money. I'm starting 2 more Hellbats, so in total I've got 2 in production, 4 Hellbats out, and 4 Hellions. Our second siege tank is finishing now, so I'm going to grab half of our SCVs that are mining minerals, changing their auto repair, or enabling auto repair, and collecting my army and moving across the map. And as I said in the previous video, just work on keeping your army together, keep producing supply depots and units and workers, and you should be okay. At this point too, you should also set your army rally to your army, so make sure you have all of your production facilities selected. Right click one of your tanks so that you are constantly reinforcing your army, and keep moving across the map. Just remember to produce units, SCVs, and depots as you're moving across, and keeping your entire army together. You don't want the Zerg to kill half your army before the other half arrives. I'm playing on Habitation Station right now, so your army will be arriving at your opponent's base on short maps. You might be spending a few more seconds traveling on larger maps like Merry-Go-Round or whatever map you happen to be playing on. So this is the point where we charge up the ramp into our opponent. And again, don't siege up too early, don't panic. Quite often a simple A move without siege mode will just kill your opponent, and just let your strong units win. Push into the natural and right up the ramp. And that concludes the audio companion video. If you have any questions or comments, let me know, and please submit your replays to me for analysis if you have any questions. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.